stars, they hit my door. Tiny aliens asking for more. Writing comments like a cosmic tour. I found stardust scattered on my floor.
Greetings everyone, another postcard from my collection, although two technically this time. Although also postcard is possibly the wrong word, but these are cards that have gone through the post. So not every piece of card that goes through the post is a postcard. These are something different. I have two of these. Two different. These are cards that were sent out by the Odeon National Cinema Club for boys and girls, and they were invites, happy birthday cards in many ways. And as you can see, there's a lot of text on the back. The stamp is in a very unusual position down the bottom there. Now, text on the back says to, and this was to a boy called Howard Trudgian, who lived in Falmouth. And text on the back says, the President wishes you many happy returns of your birthday and invites you and a friend to be his guests at our next meeting. Bring this card with you. Odeon Theatres Limited. This particular one is postmarked the 4th of March 1946. The club was commenced in 1943, so this is 3 years into the creation of this particular cinema club. Now, as I say, the reason why I say it's a card that's posted rather than a postcard is that the word postcard doesn't appear on the back there. Hasn't got a postcard design, i.e. stamp box, the address lines and the centre dividing line. It's just a lot of text, and it would appear that the postman had to work out the address from the handwritten section that's across there, and this is 1 Kimberley Road, Falmouth, and all it says is 1 Kimberley Road, FAL. So the postman did really well with this. I'm quite impressed that it managed to get through. I'm also surprised that it got posted with only a 1D stamp. Now, different postage rates during different periods, and there was different postage rates for letters and for postcards for many, many decades. And it's always useful to have an idea. And sometimes you can actually date a postcard to a certain period by how much postage was actually paid on it. This is an excellent book. It's Collect British Postmarks, but it has a little chapter section on the back which gives you all the postal rates. And there's a postcard section down the bottom here, and I actually have obtained the dates, and I penciled in the month and the day for each one of the changes, because here it just says the years. But in 1940 the rate changed to 2D, and it was 2D from 1940 to 1957, and that's only got a 1D stamp. And the postcard rate was 2D, so how that went I don't know. But if you look at this other one, which I also have, which is addressed to the same boy, unfortunately I can't quite make out the year on it because the cancellation is not quite clear enough, but this has the correct 2D, 2 pence. That's 4 half-D stamps, making up what was the correct postage rate for postcards during 1940s. And all the way through to 1957. Now, I don't know why there's only a penny on that other one. If anyone does know why, do let me know. But you can put it in the comments below. But what I like about these is that basically you have, this could fit in my Walt Disney collection, because you have Donald Duck, a very early styled Donald Duck, top centre. Then you have Tarzan. Then of course, tigers is another of my specialist collection, and you have a tiger on there as well. Television is another one, and here you have obviously Popeye, a cowboy of some sort, Roy Rogers or Gene Autry styled, and it was around this sort of time for those to be popular on at the cinema, so it could be either. And in the top you have Abbott and Costello. On this card, which was the one that I know was posted in 1946, they are shown as skiing. Whereas on this one, all the other items are the same. Donald Duck, Tarzan, the tiger, Popeye in the centre at the bottom. Now you do have Abbott and Costello in the top, but this time as American football players, wearing the safety helmets or hats almost of the players of that time. So there obviously was more than one design. Put the two together, put them up there. These are unusual items. As I say, I would say that these are cards that were posted rather than postcards. There being a fine distinction between the two. A card that has been posted is any card, styled item, shaped, whatever, that someone managed to get through the post. Whereas a postcard is an item specifically produced with the words postcard on the top, and with all the accoutrements of a stamp box, address lines, centre parting line, all the items that make it designed to go through the post. Where obviously these have gone through the post, but they're not designed to easily go through the post because of how they're set up. But these are unusual. I like them. They came up on eBay, I don't know, about a decade ago, I suppose, and I couldn't resist them. There's something unusual to fit into multiple collections, really. Disney, TV, tigers, and also because of the connection with the Odeon cinema range, you can also put this in as a film collectible as well. I shall put images of these in the postcard gallery at the end, but some unusual items, those two, and I've not seen other copies of them either, so I'll be interested to hear from anyone who has either these two or other cards from this club. The Odeon National Cinema Club for boys and girls. That's it for this time. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you at the next one.
Postcards from Mars, they hit my door. Tiny aliens asking for more. Writing comments like a cosmic tour. I found stardust scattered on my floor. Nighttime skies like kaleidoscope art.